Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Looking to get, and the shot! He scored! There is the breakthrough! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Newcastle trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And he's there to cut it out. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Out towards the flank. Well positioned to make that interception. And he's cut it out. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Newcastle seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Goalkeeper's ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sancho. Is there any support? He might not. Oh, real. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Hoists it forward. That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Cuts it out. And that has put paid to that. He's picked him out.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And he's going long. timely intervention. And it's played forward. Dinks one in. Oh, real chance! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Tries to get it forward quickly. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Abraham. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Danger averted for now. There's the half-time whistle. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's nice. Well read, he sorted that out. Defending was strong and firm. Here's the through ball. Oh, good ball. Shot at goal! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Newcastle get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Tries to swing it in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
He's had a shot! Sancho goes looking. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Ramsey. That is a crunching tackle. Play for a throw. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And the through ball is intercepted. Forward it goes. Brings it forward. Going through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hoists it forward. Sancho tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through. Oh, it's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Tries to get it clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Newcastle are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. This could spell danger. He could be in. Has a pop! He scores! An act of charity gratefully received. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's gone for it! It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. to turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here. Newcastle complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
The final seconds now. And it's played forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. He's gone for it!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Looks to clip it forward. Martinez gives chase. Oh, real danger here. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Well played, he saw that coming. And the defence can get it clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the counter is on. Deftly done. He spotted the run and played him through. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's there to cut it out. Chance! And now they can launch a counter. And here's Mkhitaryan. Gets good distance on it. Ball's gone out of play. It has got through to him. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Now a chance to break. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Lima. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rice considers his options, looking to widen the gap even further here. So can they do it again? Oh, Oh, smart save. And that's a goal kick. Battles to win it back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Could move up a gear here. Ball through needs to be good here. What an adventurous run from a defender. In with a header! And the ball's come out. And it's been taken straight back. Mkhitaryan. And it's played forward. It's a promising ball. Shoots! In it goes! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He wasn't being fooled. And we reached half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! Sticks it away! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's had a go! In for the follow-up! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
away from immediate danger. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that has been clubbed away. Gets the better of his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Hoists it forward. Oh, what a ball! Forward it goes. Forward it goes. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Cleared, hits one! And they are cruising away.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So now the difference is 3. Saka drives it forward. Mkhitaryan has a hit! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to change the direction of the game here. Zielinski ready to try one. He's gone for goal. This could fall anywhere. Look at the defender bombing forward. Shapes to shoot! Zielinski tries to get it forward quickly. And he's onside. Shot at goal! He has done it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, some tackle that. And he's on his... And Martinez! Oh, should have put that away.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Zielinski. Martinez. And it's hoisted clear. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And he just whacks it away. Martinez hits it! Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Has a goal! And he's there to clear it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me, it just always held an interest.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here.
Up for the header! And he's done it! And what a start! Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Fred. Keeper's ball. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It's found its way to him. Nketiah. Hit long and direct. And here's the chance to counter. Talisca. Going for goal! Goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Talisca. Good ball. Has a hit! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Fenerbahce take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. All the way back, and they start again. Gets his foot in there. Defenders on the back foot. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. It has got through to him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well positioned to make that interception. Played out to the right. Nketiah, looking to force his way through. Hits one! Good ball. And he's there to cut it out. Away from immediate danger. It's on a plate. Referee has just said play on. A real chance to break. Here's the through ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Conte. That's a throw. Nketiah. He's pinged one through here. Has a pop! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, or I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Fenerbahce leading by one in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. That intervention was very necessary. Well played, he saw that coming. And the counter is on. Could be a chance here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Nketiah. He's there to receive it. Shot at goal! He's scored!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So all square and not for the goes for goal! It's broken loose. Oh, real danger here. A chance to play it in. Hoists it forward. Skriniar battles to win it back. A heavy challenge. Fred.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great ball. Oh, they could break here. Ball's gone out of play. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He'll fancy himself from here. Talisca! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. And he's produced a beauty. Fenerbahce get themselves into the lead. Chance!
Crystal Palace showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Has a goal! He has done it!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoists it high.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forward it goes. In with the challenge. Nelson Semedo. It's a loose ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fred gets it back. It's come through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. And a shot! The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. It just cancelled each other out.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. Fred goes looking. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Lerma. Chip through. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Let's put a stop to that. Fred. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Ball through needs to be good here. Massive leap! It's anyone's ball. Lerma. Corner it is. That's a throw. Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Crunching tackle.
Well, both sides.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. So, the first penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
It's in, and the keeper could have done better.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Fenerbahce trailing by 1. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
This to put them 2 up. Keeper's done brilliantly.
He's so focused there. Fantastic save.
Fenerbahce from 1 behind. Great stop. Keeper's denied him.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Crystal Palace with this chance to pull 2 clear. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And he's put them 2 in front. Fenerbahce at the point of no return. Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose. They are heartbroken.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, good. He's had a goal!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cut out in the nick of time. Crystal Palace, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Martinez. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So what can they conjure from this one? And a real chance to break the deadlock. And that certainly wasn't one of his best. Oh, real danger here! Paredes. Martinez. It's a brilliant interception. Has gone out. Martinez. Forward it goes. Tagliafico. Martinez. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Hughes. Martinez. He could be in here. Oh, going for goal! Goal! Argentina! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Plays it out to the flank. Hughes. Looking to get within range. Gets good distance on it. It's on a plate. Nketiah gets flagged offside. Gets it upfield. Hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Martinez. He's had a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Crystal Palace have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Crystal Palace were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done. But that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And they've been caught out here. It's out for a goal kick. He's through the middle. He gets past him, has a hit! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Cleared without complication.
Argentina have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Nketiah. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cuts it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He spotted the run and played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Away from immediate danger. Argentina get it back again. Nketiah. Forward it goes. Argentina can break now. Ball through needs to be good here. Face to... has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Towering header! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the left it goes. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Argentina just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Over to the left. He could be in here. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's been taken straight back. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Can he deliver? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And now they can launch a counter. Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nketiah. Well positioned to make that interception.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Gets away from his opponent. Martinez. Real chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
4 in the game. He is the man. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. And the counter is on. Going through. A chance! And it's played forward. Now the counter. That's a promising ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's de Roon. More than happy to take the muscular approach. The room. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's through the middle. Away from immediate danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hits one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Atalanta were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Finds himself eased off the ball, hoists it forward. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Goretzka. Gnabry. Goretzka. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looking to break out here. Gets a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that has been cleared. Put a stop to that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Oh, and the finish! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cut out in the nick of time. Goretzka tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a brilliant interception. And here's Gnabry. Here's the cross. Breaks on here. Oh, some tackle that. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well positioned to make that interception. Kimmich. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Kimmich.
And it's got through. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to clear it.
Kimmich. Kimmich.
Now, Kane! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Kane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Time and again they are repelled. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Kane. That's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. De Roon. Dashing forward at pace. Battles to win it back. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Repelled by the keeper. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Right through the middle. De Roon gets it back. Goes for goal! He scores! That was easy, almost too easy.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about little doubt. That is a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
He's called it now, it's a free kick. And the shot! Good ball kindly. They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves...
Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Get that clear. And he's there to cut it out. Gnabry plays it out to the wing. Kimmich lobs it in gently. Oh, real chance! Has a hit! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Chance to break. Hoists it forward. Gnabry. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Caps it out. Defenders on the back foot. Kolasinac gets into the right position to intercept. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pasalic. In with the challenge. And that's that. Oh, great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Kim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.
Shot at goal! They've scored! The breakthrough strike!
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Here it is now, surely!
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hoists it forward. Out to the right. Right towards the front men. Breaks on here. Lobs it in gently. What a ball this has turned out to be. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Gets a good foot in there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Cuts it out. Laporte goes looking. Chance to break. Bilbao are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Elliott. Quick glance, tries a shot! Forward it goes. Elliott battles to win it back. There's a long ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. To the goalkeeper. A real chance to break. Hoists it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now the counter. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Gets up to head it!
Bilbao are trailing here with the first half almost done. They've managed to get it away. Finds himself eased off the ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's made sure that that won't get through. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bilbao don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Elliott, and it's played forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Laporte plays it out to the wing. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Given offside once more. Clears it out of harm's way. Intervention was very necessary. Cleared without complication. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's had a look. To get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. And that has put paid to that. Hoists it forward, looking to break out here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Real chance!
Bilbao showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
How about a shot? He's gone for it! It's gone a long way up and away.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And that's been won straight back. He's got the ball glued to his feet.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's come loose. Played back in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a goal! He can pounce on that. And in it goes. Do not write them off. Back they come. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, without doubt.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And he's cut it out.
Bilbao merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Disappointing effort, didn't even get past the wall. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
And time is up. A full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bilbao really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.